In this video, I will show you how to add an RSS feed to your WordPress website quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Okay, now once we have access to Elfsight, we have a bunch of widgets that we can choose from, but the widget that we are specifically looking for is of course the RSS feed. Now the easiest way to find this is just to go to search widgets in this top right corner and type in RSS, and right here we can see the RSS feed. So we can go ahead and open this up, and we can now choose from one of these templates. So we have things like masonry, we have masonry dark, we have a timeline view, a grid view, a full width carousel that people can slide along, a masonry colored where we can choose the color of this, a carousel, a small widget, or a slider. So choose the template that you would like to go with, and then we can click continue with this template. And right here, it's going to ask for the RSS URL, so we can drag the RSS feed and we can use this on our site. So the best way to find this is simply through Google. Let's say that I want to go with Sky News, not Sky Sports News, but more American, more politics. All I would do is open up Google and we can type in a Sky News RSS feed. And then we can see RSS web feeds on Sky News. This is available for any of these, so if we go for like ABC, you can see that we have the RSS feed for ABC as well. But I'm just going to stick with Sky. We can then go down here and choose which feed we want to go with. So I will select the US. And then in terms of the link, it's simply this link at the top. So we can copy that and then we can paste it in right here and click on add. And just like that, this is now added in. So we can see all of the news in the US in the past day. And this is crazy. I had no idea about this, but that's beside the point. Okay, so once we have this added in, we can then go down to the layout right here and we can choose the layout of this. So we can choose from one of these. I'm going to go with masonry. Down here, we can then choose things like the width. We can choose how many columns there are, how many items we want to show per page, how many on mobile. We can choose the item spacing and we can space them out more or less as well. And then we can also choose, there's not enough on here, but if there is enough, you can choose if you want a load more button at the bottom. We can then go down and choose the post style for each of these. So we can flick through and choose the different post styles. I'm just going to stick with this one. I think this looks fantastic. We can choose what happens when somebody actually clicks into these. So we can go open a new tab, and this is going to open the actual thing in a new tab, or we can go open in pop-up and it's just going to open right here. And then of course, people can click in further if they would like to. We can then choose the pop-up style as well. So if we want to go classic or feed. Then down here, we can go to style, and this is where we can choose things like the accent color that we would like to use. We can choose the font, if this is a light or dark theme. In here, we can choose the background color for the entire section. We can choose the post colors as well. So just play around with these and customize them to your website. Now, once we have this created and set up, all we have to do is click on publish. And then Elfsight is going to take us over to this screen where we can now choose a plan. Now, the plan that you want to go for is going to depend on how many monthly website views your website gets. So as you can see with the Pro plan, this is 50,000 views per month. With Basic, this is 5,000 views per month. Elfsight does also have this free plan, which is fantastic if you have a smaller website, but this is very, very limited. As you can see, it only allows 200 monthly website views, and it comes with Elfsight branding. So if you actually want to put this live and on your website, I'd recommend going for one of these paid plans. Once your plan has been selected, Elfsight is then going to give us this piece of code. And this is how we are going to take what we just created and embed it onto your WordPress website. So all we need to do is click on copy code, and then we can open up the WordPress editor. Of course, go to the page where you want to add the RSS feed. And then all we are going to do is scroll down to where we would like to add this on the website. So I'm going to add mine right here. Then all we have to do is click on this plus icon. In this search bar, we search for HTML, and custom HTML is what we are looking for. So we can just go ahead and we can drag this in, and then we paste in the code that we just copied. So this is all now set up. This code that we can see right here, this is only visible on the backend editor. On the actual website, this is going to be replaced with the RSS feed that we just created. So to show you this, we can go up to save and we can now view the website. And now if we scroll down to where we added this, as you can see, the RSS feed has now been added to our WordPress website.